What's up, everybody? I don't know why my phone won't stay level. I don't know why my camera won't stay level. Making me nuts. That's not so bad now. Watch, it's gonna just keep going like this. Anyway, welcome in. It's Producer's Live Sale. I'm producer Kyle. Jay's in the background. We'll bring him on in a second. We're gonna do a live sale. It's gonna be simple. Everything's gonna be $2, and some books will be priced as marked. The prices marked books will be keys and minor keys. You know, the same thing I've been doing for like 3 weeks now, 2 weeks now, a bunch of time. But I'm down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 boxes to get through out of this collection. So that'll be fun. Mostly Marvel. Today's show is gonna be all Marvel and DC. So you're gonna want to check that out. You're gonna want to hang out for all of that, and we're gonna have a good time. So I guess stick around. Jay, did you happen to notice the thumbnail for today's show?
No.
I put your head on Bob Dylan's body,
Oh.
and I put my head on Johnny Cash's body, and I just pulled it up on the YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm real angry at myself for having done that. Because that's what I would look like with hair.
Oh, wow. Looking at it now.
Yeah, it's scary.
That's fantastic.
It's almost nauseating.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be dumb. But mainly, at some point, Jay is going to sing Blowing in the Wind. And I'm going to go, hello, I'm producer Kyle.
Yes.
Here's the problem, TJ. Yeah, that's true. But that's a Roy Orbison song, in my opinion, and not a Johnny Cash song. So, meh. Boom. There's the rack. There's the thing. We're going to go with that, like that.
Ooh.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start requiring legally that Nope and Ed sign out of the Weird Dopes podcast
Oh, it's Ed.
page
It's Ed.
before they comment.
Probably making videos.
No, I'm going to require it legally. Like, otherwise, I'm going to send a letter from a lawyer and tell them that they're committing identity fraud.
Jeez. And identity theft is not a joke, Kyle.
Identity theft's not a joke, Jim. All right. So during the last 2 days, I've done I've gone through 3 short boxes. I have a half a short box I still need to go through, but it's all like free comic book day stuff. And like, I have this weird problem where I don't associate free comic book day stuff with having value, even though some of it does. So like, it feels like I'm like spinning my wheels. You don't have to log out, and you can just go switch account. Like, it's a thing. Like, I always switch account. All right, back issues, $2. Keys and minor keys priced as marked. The only time I ever don't do that is when I'm commenting on Jay's show and I want to be funny. The only time I ever
there we
don't
go.
log out.
If you can hear me, give me a second. Hand just knocked over my tower.
That's funny. Good job, Han. Hopefully you didn't break nothing that Jay needs for like work. But other than that, it's very funny. Okay. So let's start in the chat. Ed, Marvel or DC? Let's start with Marvel or DC. CD, got it. So we're going to start with Jay's favorite guy, but like the old version. This is Superman 78, number 1, by Robert Venditti. $2. Superman 78, volume 2. See, you can clearly see there is Lex Luthor, Gene Hackman, shaking hands with Superman, Christopher Reeves. And then he stops looking like the guy in Superman 78, number 3. Now he's kind of back to looking like him in Superman 78, volume 4. Superman 78, number 5. And Superman 78, number 6. Again, those would be $12. If you claim them all, you get it for $10. Because we're going to do the Let's Make a Deal thing. And then we'll do Superman 78, The Metal Curtain. Is this the one where Ducky from 16 Candles is in it? I don't know. Another Robert Venditti book, Superman 78, number 1. This is The Metal Curtain. Number 2, the one where he clearly fights Iron Man. Because, like, you know. Superman 78, The Metal Curtain, number 3. Superman 78, The Metal Curtain, number 4. Number 5. We completely lost Jay. Whatever Han did, Jay had to entirely leave. This is what you get.
Yep. He likes to lay right next to my tower, and then he freaks out, and his cone catches my tower and flips it over.
He's only been in a cone for like 3.5 years. This is definitely what you get for him still being a cone.
Well,
I know he needs to be, but still, like,
yeah.
Superman 78, number 6. So again, we have them where they totally look like the characters from the movie over here. To down here where he fights Iron Man. Like, but anyway, there's 6 issues in each series. Get all 12 books for $20. $10 a series if you want them. Let's do some random DC one-shots. Like Teen Titans, number 5. This is a variant where like the Teen Titans are a rock band.
Very Archie feel to it.
Yep. Superman Leviathan Rising. This is a Brian Michael Bendis, Greg Rucka, Matt Fraction, Yannick Paquette worked on it, Steve Lieber, whole bunch of people. Paul Mounts. The epic struggle to control the DC universe begins here. This is a $10 book. square bound,
Ooh.
big, thick Superman Leviathan Rising. Wonder Woman 77 Special.
Beautiful.
Based on the classic TV series starring the Linda Carter. Again, it's an $8 book, but you can see it's like a square bound. All right. This is a 6-issue series where we got number 1 because, let's be honest, the rest of them didn't warrant buying. I'm kidding. Superman, Lois, and Clark. Number 1 by Dan Jurgens, Lee Weeks. It was fine, but it wasn't like Terry Hatcher good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 2 of the what I think wound up being a 6-issue miniseries by Dan Slott. Superman Unlimited from the Summer of Superman, number 1. Superman Unlimited from the Summer of Superman volume, or number 2. I'm gonna put one more book up because I pulled it out of the box. It's How I Rate Jay's Tower Falling Over. 1 star Squadron, number 1. Superman level service at bizarro prices. 1 star Squadron, number 1.
That is an incredible tagline.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's do some prices, mark books across the top. Now I'm going to have to dig for a second here to get to a lot of what I've got in terms of keys and minor keys are Marvel. So I'm going to dig a little bit to get to some of the DC here. Okay. How did that actually see? 1 star Squadron? Well, I'll tell you. DC didn't think it through. All right. So this is the introduction of Supercorp, which is a company that is given to Superman by Lex Luthor, because that can't go badly. It's also the first cameo of Graft and Dr. Farm, which again is a comic representation of Big Pharma. But they couldn't call her Big Pharma because that sounds too much like Big Barda. This is Superman number 1. Josh Williamson, the Man of Steel, back in action. Superman number 1. $5. Okay, you can't see that, can you?
No.
That's not so bad. You can still see what's down here. Right?
Yeah. I like that cover.
All right. This is the first appearance of Marilyn Moonlight, who is like the something of Gotham or Metropolis. She's like a big deal in Metropolis, like whatever. First full appearance of Graft, second cameo of Dr. Farm. Just a really good cover, though. Superman number 2, $5. It doesn't really show up on camera, but it's a pretty good cover.
Mm.
This is the first appearance of the Chained, who winds up being like a Doomsday level bad guy. Or threat, even though, like, come on. This is Superman number 6, $5. And this is the first cameo. This is the 850th oversized issue. I'm going to charge you $5 for this. This is $1 less than cover. Just to make the math easy. $1 less than cover. This is the first cameo of the female Brainiac. $5. Okay, so I definitely have to adjust the camera some more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Everything's in frame now.
Okay, more DC or do I switch to Marvel?
Yeah, people aren't biting on the DC, so maybe.
Well, I hate to be this guy, but people haven't been biting for a week. So, like, I'm calling y'all out. But, okay. That does mean I don't get to show you Superman in a cowboy hat.
Ooh, thirst trap Superman.
Yup. Okay. Let's do some Marvel then. Oh, sweet. This series totally won an Eisner. This was an Eisner Award, again, Eisner Award-winning series. That totally went on to become like super important if you watched a certain red streaming network. And they had a show about a guy who wore a red suit and like was a Ninja Turtle. Daredevil #2 by Mark Waid. Daredevil #3. Daredevil #4. These are all Here Comes Daredevil. Here comes Daredevil. Here comes Daredevil. Here comes Daredevil #5. Here comes Daredevil #6. This is where it stops being Here Comes Daredevil just plain and becomes Daredevil versus Bruiser. Marvel proudly presents Daredevil versus Bruiser. And then after that issue, it turns into Here Comes Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. Which again is what you should probably recognize. So there's #7. 8. 9. This is a really cool cover. I remember when it came out. Here comes Daredevil #10. Kind of looks like the way they print money.
Oh, wow. That is really
Here comes
cool.
Daredevil 10. And then like this one I didn't like as much. Here comes Daredevil #11. And here comes Daredevil #12, featuring the Punisher. Sorry, this is 11. That's 10.1. Sorry, 10, 10.1, 11. This one they were also doing the .1s. So .1s were supposed to be good jumping on points in the series. A lot of times they wound up just being weird stories that didn't really coalesce with anything else. But it was a good idea. All right. Here comes Daredevil #12. Well, no wonder his heart rate looks funny. Here comes Daredevil 13. The one where he fights those guys from the MODOK show.
Oh, AIM.
Mm-hmm. Here comes Derek. Some of these got the covers folded over in a weird way, and I don't like it. Here comes Daredevil 14. Luckily, these are just readers. You're not going to, get them slabbed or anything, so it's not a big deal, but I don't like it. Here comes Daredevil 15. This was really the beginning of Marvel using like that super lightweight cover stock.
Oh.
Like the tissue paper thick cover stock. Here comes Daredevil 16. And we'll end with Here Comes Daredevil number 17. So you've got 2 through 17. And like, I'll be real honest, I can keep going. 18, then like 19's a minor key, 20, 21's a minor key, 22, 23, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Sorry. 31, 32 is a minor key, 33, 34. I can go all the way through 32 to 35 with the exception of the keys and minor keys on this. So if somebody wanted to claim all of this run of Daredevil, I would do it for $1 a piece.
Even though you said you didn't like that one cover, I just noticed the braille on the side.
I just didn't like it as much. I don't think it's a bad cover. I just didn't like it as much.
Well, the one before it was just not a very good book to come after or come before.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it's like they didn't line them up real well.
But I do dig the braille they used. I do like that.
Let's see if I could find the Daredevil, the corresponding Daredevil books to put across the top there. Flipping through X-Men's. Fantastic Fours.
In a world with gimmicky covers, I wonder why they have never made, or maybe they have and I just didn't know it, a Daredevil book totally in braille.
Because it would sell poorly.
Mm.
I mean, it just would. Because like the covers would get ruined because all the bumps inside the book. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do from this same series. Daredevil number 1, $5. Not really a key, just the first of what would go on to become an Eisner Award-winning run.
Hey, Goo. I mean, I get it, TJ. Just or maybe something where that people could scan the words and it reads it out loud to them, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to invent technology.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Daredevil number 6. This is the origin of Sister Maggie, $5. Daredevil number 19 is the first appearance of Coyote. I really liked this cover a lot when it hit. $5. Daredevil number 21 is actually a major key. Well, depending on how you feel about things, I guess. Depending on your alignment. Where'd my Post-it notes go? They fell in the box. This is a major first appearance. It's going to be $15. This is the first cameo of Superior Spider-Man. Daredevil number 21. And the last Daredevil. So again, now, if you want to claim all the Daredevil, all of this run, it would be $1 a book minus the keys. So that's 2 through 35 minus 5. Or so that's 1 through 35 minus 5. So that's $30. And then you'd get number 32 as well. This is the first appearance of the new Legion of Monsters. So I would do $30 for all the singles, and then I'll do the whole thing for $60.
No, TJ, we just got a lot of these cups. We've been there a lot.
So you're getting each Daredevil for $1, and then you're getting essentially these two for free. All right. Well,
folks, if you have a Daredevil fan in your life, share out the show and let them know this is going on, because there's a Daredevil fan out there somewhere that's been looking for all this stuff.
Here's the problem I have, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach over and grab some DC and put them up. But, like, I want to keep all this Daredevil together in the box, so I got to take it down.
Yeah.
But if nobody claims it and I take it down, then nobody's going to know it exists.
Yeah.
You guys see the problem with just, like, not saying anything in the chat? Like, anyway. I guess it all goes away. And, like, I want to put it back in the right order so my ADHD doesn't freak out on me.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes me longer to take it down. Because I got to go, like, in reverse order. All right. All right. The worst character in the history of the DC universe. In that, God, is he so annoying. Any guesses?
The worst hero in the DC universe.
No, I didn't say that.
What?
The
Say it again.
most annoying,
The most
worst
annoying.
character in the DC universe. Because, oh my God, is he so annoying. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
Oh,
Number
Jimmy.
one. And here's an example of him being super annoying. Number two. Like, how do you get there, Jimmy Olsen, on your Vespa? Who shot the decoy corpse of Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen? Well, literally anyone who's ever met him. Number three. Number four. Okay, this one is number five, but it's da na 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 da na 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 na. That is the wrong number of na 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 na's.
Yeah, what were they going for there?
It's supposed to be Batman because he's in the Batmobile.
Right. But
it's an inappropriate number of na 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 na's. Number five. I do kind of like this one. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen goes as the Dark Knight for Halloween.
Wow.
Or pranks the Dark Knight. Like, I think that one's kind of funny. Well, here comes old Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. The cover is not folded over, like he be doing that. Number seven. So this is just too revealing. Put some clothes on, Jimmy Olsen.
Wow.
No, he didn't. Guys, this was actually a great run. It's all Matt Fraction, Steve Lieber. I read this run. It's actually really fun. But like, it's really fun to rip on Jimmy Olsen. This is the Monday Murderers meeting. And I somehow am missing number 11. Might have been a key. Jimmy Olsen, the end, the beginning. I will look and see if I can quickly find number 11 for you. I don't believe that's a thing, though. Yeah, I don't see it right here, right quick. So we'll see if I come across it. Let's do some other one-shots here. Again, not a one-shot, but I only have the one book. This is the Savage Hawkman number 1.
Oh, wow.
It's a real good cover. Tony Daniel, Philip Tan. Scooby-Doo team up with the Justice Society of America. Sorry, Scoob, this isn't a picnic table. Real bad impression.
Better than what I could have done, so you're doing good.
All right. Shadow War. This is Josh Williamson. Shadow War Alpha.
Ooh.
There Will Be Blood.
It's busy, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then it goes with the very not busy, but clearly direct Shadow War Omega.
Wow.
The cataclysmic conclusion. Superman, House of Brainiac Special. The invasion of Metropolis rages on. Here's a fun one. This book came out in 2023. Okay. What happened 30 years before 2023, Jay?
What happened? What?
30 years before 2023. I'll give you a hint. It had something to do with a guy with a mullet.
Guy with the...
And Shaquille O'Neal.
Is that Steel? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Steel. Okay.
Superman 30th anniversary special. But they're commemorating the death of Superman, not the actual age of Superman.
Okay.
So this is a false anniversary. But you got mullety Superman. Then like you get to the back and you got like Superman with the hammer. Yeah. So you got Steel with the hammer, you got anyway. I blame the mullet.
Gorgeous. I like long hair Superman.
Problem is, every time I see it, I think of the videos of Nick doing Home Shopping Network.
Compare Nick to Superman, okay.
Nope, just comparing mullet to mullet. He claims he didn't have a mullet. I've seen the footage. It's a mullet.
Priceless.
Like, it's definitely a mullet. If he could tell me it's not all he wants, he'd still be wrong.
Man, TJ, the perm picture doesn't even look like a perm.
Yeah, his perm is a mullet.
That's right. And one looks cool, the other one does not.
Okay, I'm flipping through trying to find a couple more DC keys here, guys, so I can put all DC across the top. Just a second here. Problem I have is that there are so many Marvel keys and minor keys that I've got out of this out of the books I've done the last couple of days, and so few like good DC ones or actual DC ones that it's like not an even ratio. Oh, there's a cool one. Okay. All right. I think this team and this character is going to get more and more important in the coming months, weeks, and years, depending on who winds up owning them. Like when we talk about DC, like there's a lot of instability right now because nobody knows who's going to wind up owning Warner Brothers Discovery and what they're going to do, right?
Right.
But based on what we know from what has happened, if things keep going the way they're going, these are going to become important. It's from the New Age of Heroes, spinning out of Dark Knight's metal. This is the Terrifics #1. This is the first appearance of Phantom Girl and the first team appearance of the Terrifics.
Oh, man.
$5. Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chang did a thing during the New 52. And it resulted in one book where I have always been in love with the cover and still am. And it's this one. This is Wonder Woman #1 from the New 52.
Ooh.
Like that Cliff Chang cover is just dope.
Yeah.
$5. Okay.
I wish the new age of hero stuff would have stuck around because I really loved Sideways. I loved that character.
So these are both $4, but I'm going to do the pair for $6. Okay. These are the Dustin Nguyen Super Sons #1 and Super Sons #2 covers. Do the pair for $6. And then again, from the New 52, they had a lot of fun with these. This is a book by Charles Soule, Tony S. Daniel. This is the Mike Allred Batman 66 variant of Superman Wonder Woman. Do you think Wonder Woman was like hold my hoops whenever Lois Lane came around?
Yeah, 100%.
$15. All right. Since I have the Terrifics #1 up there, how about for $2, Terrifics #2? Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And since I have Super Sons 1 and 2 up there, Super Sons #3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's right. That's the whole run of Super Sons on the board, and the whole run of the Terrifics on the board.
Wow.
All right. So since I don't have any more DC keys to put across the top, and since things are a little slow, let's have some fun. All right. So how many of you guys saw this little movie where Marvel did one part of the movie, and then we're like, okay, you guys need to love it, but we only did half the homework, and we're going to come back later and do the other half of the homework. I guess they called it Infinity War.
Ah.
If you can't tell, I saw the movie. I'm being sarcastic. I'm still angry at how bad it was. But this is New Avengers number 8, part of the Infinity Saga. This is New Avengers number 8. And I'll show you my note on the back. These are the first cameos of the Black Order. That's Corvus Clave, Ebony Maw, Black Dwarf, and Proxima Midnight, a.k.a. all the villains from Infinity War. $25. Then a couple issues later, was their first full appearance in New Avengers number 9, or literally the next issue, New Avengers number 9, all written by Jonathan Hickman. $20. Then, again, in movies that aren't terrible, like I'm talking to you, Blood and Thunder. Did you know that Thor had a kid? His name is Thane. Thane. And in All New Avengers number 10 is his first appearance. $33. And then, not related at all to Marvel movies or good, bad, or otherwise. Not related at all. This character got really popular for a minute and stayed really popular, and they think they're going to do something with him. First appearance of Immortal Hulk.
Ooh.
$56. This is Avengers 684 or Avengers No Surrender number 10. $56.
He's got a daughter too?
Yeah. And again, not the super annoying one from the terrible movie.
That I think is his actual daughter.
I don't care.
I
You
know.
should have cast a better actress, or I don't know, better script. All right, so these books came out of the Destiny of X-Men story arc. You know, again, this is before Hickman kind of walked away and it got all messed up by Marvel editorial. This is Dark Web number 1. This is the one-shot introduction to the Dark Web storyline. Then we have this is Destiny of X-Men, Dark Web X-Men number 1. Dark Web X-Men number 2. Dark Web X-Men number 3. And Dark Web Finale number 1.
It's the purple and black suit. Is that Chasm?
I think that's the name they wound up going with.
I just remember digging the suit.
Yeah.
I like the colors.
Chip Zdarsky, Mirko Cicchetto. A Marvel event. Devil's Reign number 1. Devil's Reign number 2. Devil's Reign number 3. Devil's Reign number 4. Devil's Reign number 5. And Devil's Reign number 6.
I want to thank whoever decided to go with that cover scheme right there. Thank you. I love that a whole lot.
Yeah. It's well designed. Looks good.
Oh, yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I get behind that. So you ever have a series that you start buying and you're like, I'm gonna really like this, and by the end, like especially a miniseries, that by the end you're like, not what I thought it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this was.
Hey, Nick.
Doctor Strange the Oath, number 1. Doctor Strange the Oath, number 2. Doctor Strange the Oath, number 3. Doctor Strange the Oath, number 5. All 6. Hold on, Jeremy. There's a lag, and I can't read what Jay just thumbs up there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Yeah, $9 is fine.
Good deal. That's an awesome looking set. I can't get over how much I like that cover design. Good pickup.
Here's what I think I'm going to do, Jay. It seems as though a lot of the $2 issues I have are not things that people are necessarily super hyped for. Right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to look and see if I have any more fun mini-series. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if the rest, because the rest of the Marvel are like big run stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I have any more fun mini-series. But then I think what I'm going to do, because like we still have the show on Wednesday or Tuesday for filling in for Omri.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to save the third box, which has a lot of Marvel miniseries in it, for Tuesday night. Try and get a less Superman-y box of DC. Because this box is real Superman-y. But I think what we'll do here in just a second, after I see what else I have here in the DC box. Let's see, that is a big run of, oh yeah, the Unwritten from Vertigo, which I think I'm going to keep. Now, here's another long run. Okay. Do me a favor, Jay. Take the scroll at the bottom down. Everything I have left in this DC box is World's Finest. Like the one run of World's Finest or Superman. Like, and it's both long runs of things. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to break them down by story arc. Going forward for later this week, or see if one of these other two boxes I have that I still haven't gone through has more like mini series and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I did like 100 keys and minor keys today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all up. And if there's something you all like, you can make me an offer. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I'm a little shocked nobody wanted the Superman 78 stuff. But then I was a little shocked you didn't want the Superman 78 stuff. But I was also a little shocked that Han unplugged your computer right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, like, as things go, like, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you have the perfect storm of that's not how I expected that to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm not going to put a post-it note on everything. I'm just going to tell you what it is. And if there's something you hear that you're like, yeah, I want to know more about that, or I want to make an offer on that, just holler at me. Does that make sense? Because, like, you don't need to go through the world blowing up post-it notes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, we have, it all begins here. This is the Avengers #0 from 2015. Avengers #0 from 2015. This is the first appearance of the Ultimates. $10. Doctor Strange #1. This is the Jason Aaron Chris Bachalo run. First appearance of Zelma Staten. First appearance of the Imperator. $15. This is done by Sanford Green and Jonathan Hickman with Rachel Rosenberg. This has Galactus cover and appearance. Plus, there are 7 pages of Sanford Green sketches in the back. Doom, giant-sized one-shot. People are really speccing on this book right now with all the forthcoming Doom junk. $30 right now. Again, if there's something you see, just hit me with a number. Brian Michael Bendis. Dark Reign, Dark Avengers. Again, this is one of those books that has some value, I think, based on what they expected to happen in the Marvel Universe. Whether it's going to happen or not, we don't 100% know anymore. But that's $15. Uncanny X-Men. Number 510, Matt Fraction, Greg Land. This is a $5 book. I think it's worth more than that just for the collars on the cover.
Yeah.
But like there's also a Wolverine, and this is Uncanny X-Men 510. It's a $5 cover by Greg Land. Again, I think this just has to do with it doesn't get a whole lot hotter than this Greg Land cover on Uncanny X-Men 509. To the point where this book is $30. Check out that Psylocke, like kind of. Anyway.
Yeah.
Secret Wars #5, first appearance of God Emperor Doom. Again, like this is all stuff that I think they're speccing on for the forthcoming Marvel Cinematic Mishigas. So this book is up to 15. This is the first part of the Skrull invasion that happened in Secret Invasion #1. $15. Did you guys see the Black Panther film? The one that came out after Chadwick Boseman passed away? Is that 2 or 3 or what number is that?
2, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, the one where they didn't know how to say Namor.
Mm-hmm. Namor.
Yeah. So New Avengers #7, Jonathan Hickman, Mike Deodato. This is when Wakanda declares war on Atlantis. Which is that whole story right there. $12. I have no idea. Like, somebody's got to tell me why this book is worth money. But I checked and checked and checked the internet, and it is. In fact, it's $25. Dr. Voodoo #1. Is there a thing happening with Dr. Voodoo? Brother Voodoo? Fantastic Four #1. This is an Alex Ross retail incentive 1 in 50. First Zora Vukovic. First Astronomica. They did a vegan that was one of these that was 1 in 200 that I really thought I had for a second, but it's not. It's just the 1 in 20. It is, or 1 in 50. It is $25 for the Alex Ross.
Oh, he was a deleted scene in Doctor Strange.
Which Doctor Strange? The terrible one of those? Anyway. This is Fantastic Four #2. Fantastic Four #2. This is an Arthur Adams connecting wraparound cover. It's the C cover from this series. $5. Something I don't have a whole lot of on the show anymore because I don't go out hunting them. Fantastic Four #3, Scotty Young. $5.
Okay, first one.
Speaking of the thing, Mazel Tov in Fantastic Four 5. This is the wedding of Reed Richards and what's her name? Alicia Masters. Sorry. This is also the 650th legacy number. Fantastic Four. $8.
You mean Ben Grimm?
What did I say?
Reed Richards? I think Sue might have a problem with that.
Makes more sense than Ben getting married, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But here's what I was thinking of Reed Richards.
Mm.
So this is the Fantastic Four 60th anniversary special. Fantastic Four #35, legacy number 680. It's a $10 book, which is just cover, but it's the first cameo of Reed Richards' sister. And then we have Fantastic Four #46. This is the Predator cover. As you can see, they're battling the Predator there. Predator variant. It's going to be $5. And it is the first full appearance of Reed Richards' sister. Like, how bad do you have to be Franklin Richards' aunt? Like, you got such the short end of the stick when it comes to nephews.
Oh, man.
At what point do you just be like, you know what, man? We good. I'm not coming to Christmas.
Yeah, that's why it took me 680 issues to show up.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to pull a bunch of stuff together very quickly because I know I have them. I just need a second here. We'll throw that into the pile with those. Just a second. I'm I have a bunch of variants by one artist. I actually have a bunch of variants by two artists, but we'll start with the one. Give me just another second here. Almost done. Okay. So we have Avengers number 43, Alex Ross Timeless vegan cover of the Vision for $5. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 4, Alex Ross Timeless vegan cover of Captain Marvel, $5. Of course, I didn't write this one down on the back, which I should have. Like a schmuck. Oh, yes. One World Under Doom. Number 4. Alex Ross Timeless Vegan Nighthawk, $5. You can see where this is going, right?
Yes. Timeless.
This is just an Alex Ross variant of Fantastic Four number 1, where he painted a really dope Galactus.
Oh, wow.
$5. Alex Ross Timeless Vegan Fantastic Four number 32. What with your Ant-Man there? Alex Ross Fantastic Four number 6. Timeless Vegan Annihilus. $5. This is just a regular old Alex Ross. This is the Ryan North Fantastic Four number 1. But this is a variant of Fantastic Four number 1 by Alex Ross. $5. Same series, Fantastic Four number 2. This is the Sue Storm solo cover by Alex Ross. $5. Fantastic Four number 3. Ben Grimm, The Thing solo cover by Alex Ross. $5. That's the last of the Alex Rosses I have here. I have some more, but they're not ready to go out. Not ready to be sold. So then we go to X-Men number 1. X-Men number 1. Art Germ. $5.
That's pretty.
And then we'll do this. We'll do it this way. So this is Original Sin number 0. Who is the Watcher? Mark Waid, Jim Chung. $5 for that book. Then I have the whole rest of the series. All 8. Number 1. This is the Art Adams interlocking battle covers. Number 1, it'll be $5. Number 2, again, Art Adams interlocking battle covers. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. They're all the Art Adams interlocking battle covers. They're all $5. So I'll do all 9 books for $30.
Some wild looking covers.
All right. Well, then I think it's pretty clear that tonight I don't have much of anything that's of interest to much of anybody, which is fine. I went through a lot of books this weekend. Got a lot more to go through. Like I said, I'm going to try and break them down into smaller chunks for people for later on in the week. Jay and I will be back on Tuesday, filling in for Henri. And then after that, Henri will be back. So we won't be there on Tuesdays anymore, which will be nice. Well, Jay still will be. I won't.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, just stick around, see all the other things we got going on here on the EXP. And we will talk to everybody next time.